This is the story of Charles Dickens, the boy who knew poverty and turned it into immortal literature. Born on February 7, 1812 in Portsmouth, England, Dickens did not grow up in comfort. In 1824, when he was just 12 years old, his father was sent to debtor's prison. Young Charles was forced to leave school and work in a blacking factory, pasting labels on bottles for long, exhausting hours. While other boys studied Latin, he studied survival. That year, 1824, would haunt him forever. The shame, the loneliness, the sight of his father behind bars. It was here that he learned something that would shape every page he ever wrote. He had seen the dark side of Victorian England, but instead of breaking him, it fueled him. By the early 1830s, Dickens was working as a journalist in London, observing the city with razor-sharp detail. In 1836, at just 24 years old, he published the Pickwick Papers in serial form, and almost overnight, he became famous. Readers didn't just enjoy his stories, they waited for them. In 1841, when the final installment of The Old Curiosity Shop arrived in America, crowds reportedly gathered at the New York harbor shouting, "Is Little Nell dead?" That is how powerful his storytelling was. Then came the masterpieces. In 1838, Oliver Twist exposed child labor and the cruelty of workhouses. In 1843, written in just 6 weeks, A Christmas Carol gave the world Ebenezer Scrooge and helped reshape the modern celebration of Christmas. In 1859, A Tale of Two Cities opened with the immortal line, "It was the best of times, it was the worst of times." And in 1861, Great Expectations explored ambition, guilt, and the painful climb through class divisions. Dickens didn't just write stories. He created characters so vivid, they still breathe today. Orphans, misers, dreamers, quiet heroes. Many were drawn from his own memories of hunger, injustice, and longing. By the 1860s, he was a literary superstar. He toured Britain and America performing dramatic public readings of his work. Audiences were spellbound. He acted every voice, every emotion. But the intensity took its toll. On June 9, 1870, at the age of 58, Charles Dickens suffered a stroke and died the next day. He was buried in Westminster Abbey in Poets' Corner, among the giants of English literature. But his true monument isn't made of stone. It lives in every reader who has ever felt compassion for the poor because of Oliver, who has ever whispered, "God bless us everyone," who has ever believed that even the coldest heart can change. From 1812 to 1870, Charles Dickens transformed suffering into story, and in doing so, he made the world look at itself and hope to become better.